I can't swim.
Brunswick? Brunswick?
Yeah? What can I do for you? You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Actually, Trap, I need you in the spawn room.
Okay, I'm going now.
You're still up.
I'm fucking crashing, that's what I'm doing. Here we go. Great, I'm so glad they fixed the map. You actually do anything about that? Yeah, they changed a few things. It is different today. But, I guess, they did a big map change today. They changed how the map loads for when people load in. But I guess it's having a weird effect for me.
Go ahead and go.
Give it to
Get
me.
the schoolhouse.
It's mine.
Okay.
Oh, did Maple die as well? Alright, I'll hang around then. See, my frames are better, but I'm just lagging a lot. If I keep crashing chat, I'm just gonna end it early. It's fucking my RAM. I added another 8 gigabytes of RAM to my computer. I'm crashing again now. Jesus Christ, man. I don't think it's VRC, I think it's the changes to the map. I'm gonna keep my, well, I can't even fucking see that, never mind, there's not much point doing that. Alright. Take 4, let's go. Take difficulties. It's the, I think it's what they've done to the map, how they've changed it. Because I never used to, like, crash out this bad. Let's, we'll start a timer. If someone could start a timer when I get into the map, and then stop it when I crash, that would be good. We can do it. I closed some programs. I doubt it will work, but every little bit helps. Starting now? No, not now. I load into the map. Oh, I... Wow. Timer reads 0 seconds. I was fucking with stuff on the thing, so maybe that was it. That might have been me. Just let it do its thing. It seemed like a few of us were crashing. Like it wasn't just me. No, because I've streamed it before, and it's been fine. It's not the fact that I'm streaming it. I mean, guaranteed the fact that I'm streaming it has put more strain, like resource strain on the PC and stuff, but it shouldn't be the reason I'm crashing, considering, like, previously when I was streaming, I wouldn't crash. We do have a lot more players than usual today, so that might have something to do with it. Really nasty load. Possibly. I think it's they're pretty strict about how unoptimized your avatar can be. But I mean, when there's so many people in the map, and that's just part of it, I guess. My homeworld doesn't get affected. Yeah, my homeworld doesn't have like 70 people in it though, so it's a hard thing to pick. There we go. Okay, start the timer.
I can't believe we literally both passed out again at the same exact time.
I passed out twice.
My whole...
I heard you had a
What's the
complete
computer
nervous
that I had
shutdown.
on it?
Yeah.
It completely fucking restarted. Anyway. I'm in half body now. I saw you when I came up. Did you not sleep a wink?
I got a little bit. I don't know, I just kind of dozed in and out. I saw the sunrise though, so that was nice.
Yes.
I didn't want
You
to...
don't have to tell me what, but... is something on your mind?
A few things, I guess.
Well, we may not know each other well, but I know well enough what sort of person you are, thanks to your friends. If you need an outside ear, you let me know, yes?
Yeah, it's just the pointlessness of it all, you know?
Of what?
Everything around me is so temporary. It's just... I don't know.
Yes?
I just keep putting my dedication and care into things and just watching them fade away, I guess. Such is the burden of a long life like mine, but I'm just tired of seeing
You're preaching
things.
to the choir, my boy.
I figured.
Would I be permitted to offer my thoughts?
Of course.
The span of one's life is not relevant. It is merely that we who live longer become more accustomed to it, for good or ill. But the reality is that life is not going to be happy Not in its entirety.
Stop the clock. Four minutes. That's a new record! I'm gonna try verifying VR chat maybe. And then if we crash again, I'm just gonna have to call it. I can't keep doing that. Successfully validated. My resources are fine. Nothing's over 50%. Alright, VR chat, you get one more. What do you mean? Oh no, it's gonna fucking make me do easy anti-cheat, and then it's not gonna work. Because I fucking validated files, easy anti-cheat's gonna be like, you have antivirus, which means you have spyware, which means I'm never gonna let you launch the game. Until I restart my computer. Holy shit, it actually launched. Easy anti-cheat on your mum. Well said, Matcha. Maybe it's the props. Self-display didn't help. That I don't have that anymore. I don't have my own front-facing camera. I have an inbuilt thing with the avatar, thing with VR chat, its own little mirror. This is the much better version. This is the most optimized I can get. All right, this is the last try. The amount of people, bad models, can't be bad models. Changes to the map, possibly. Props, unlikely. Wonder if I cleared my cache. It shouldn't... Yeah, I cleared it recently. And I also validated files. Cache shouldn't matter too much because my OS drive is fucking huge. Kind of get the whole character, that's what we got. I can, but it's fucky. I would love it if you guys be able to see where my body is and stuff, but... Alright, start the clock. No update. I don't think VR chat updated. I got one more in me, and then I'm gonna do something terrible.
Well, Let's hope. I don't remember what I was talking about. What were we talking about?
It's not about how long your life is, because we adjust to it. You're probably going to say something about it's the quality or something, right?
Not exactly. Although that is a good thought to have. The thing is, life is not going to be happy. Not in its entirety. In fact, for most, the majority is struggle.
Ain't that
It
the
is in
truth?
many ways suffering. But that does not mean it is not valuable. The happiness... We work as hard as we can. Every single day of our lives. We who wish for happiness, wish for peace. In the hopes that we might find shards of joy, here and there. And when you do, you cherish it. You love it for what it is. And when it is gone, you hold it as a memory, and you begin seeking the next. This is
So,
why humans and hobbits live such hectic lives. It's all about their limited time.
move on is what you're saying?
Just because something is gone, just because someone is gone, does not mean that the time you spent was meaningless. A life is a story, Sharik, and stories have chapters, pages, and once you turn a page, those words are behind you, but you do not forget them. They are precursors for what is to come. Some departures are joyous, and some are sad. Some you can control and some you cannot. Many you cannot. But that does not mean they did not have meaning.
I feel like I don't even get a chapter
Without
anymore.
them,
I feel like I get a couple words in, and then they're gone. I mean, even a human life at this point. I just keep getting hit with the mortality of people. People I thought would be around for a bit longer, I guess.
believe me, I understand. I once had a friend I believed I would spend the entirety of my life alongside. That I would die and they would still be there. How wrong I was.
Yeah.
But this is not about me. This is why a story is such a wonderful thing. Be it a few words or otherwise, those words are still valuable, are they not? If they weren't, you would not be so somber, would you?
Suppose not.
I will not tell you to move on, Sharik. For even I know that such a thing is not easy, and not always possible. But whatever the world may throw at you, hold on to those memories. For they are the one thing the world cannot take from you, no matter how hard it tries.
I'll do my best.
Take as much time as you need.
Only have a couple 100 years.
Perhaps. But we also have today. And tomorrow. If you decide to rest, that is. As an aside, if you ever need anything, you let me know. I will not say no to a friend of a friend.
Thank you, dear.
Novaer, Sharik.
Never. Man, I fucking washed my hair last night. And now it's all floofy, and now it's in my fucking face.
Good morning.
Yeah, long hair. Yeah.
Friends with Sharik, yeah?
Kyler, you reflect for a moment on what Tyr has just said. Whether it's a day, several days, or years, time for elves is different, and you know this. But restoring a kingdom over a matter of days, you know, is not something in your immediate future. But resting, on the other hand, isn't either. You reflect to recently, bleeding out in a ditch alone as Serevith ran back to town. How many more near misses? How many more close calls? You wonder about this. You wonder about how many of these lay in your path between 2 points where you stand right now in Nautis and the restoration of Giwyn. 2 points quite far from one another, or closer, if you make it so.
Morning.
There's a unwelcome guest downstairs asking for a blacksmith.
How unwelcome are we talking?
Think you call him the Capitano. I avoid him. I don't even let him get close enough to see the whites of his eyes. It's bad news.
It'd be bad for him if you did.
Who's on my roof?
Me? Your son?
Who's me?
Sharik?
You're all pixelated from there. I don't know who you are.
I'm Sharik.
We're robbing you.
Oh, Sharik. Don't go out the front door. The captain's looking for people with a bunch of guards, and he's looking for me.
Yeah, you should come inside, actually. He's asking for you.
I need to do something, and you know what we need to do, and we need to do it now.
Do you want me to... I'll come down to you?
Yes, we need to bring someone here from the clinic.
Right. Sure.
You need me to do something as a distraction.
We should be okay.
I'll just say you're throwing up or something.
Sure.
Keep ourselves out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Mr. Blacksmith.
Good morning. Hope you're well.
Morning.
Morning. That That guy. He's the one who can make it.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I didn't do shit.
So, Vizern asked me to buy you iron.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So I will have some on order. I'm just gonna kind of walk away from those guys. Casually.
This way, Mr. Blacksmith. Don't you fucking walk away from the guard. I don't...
And he just fucking run. Okay.
Oh, he's here. I believe the Capitano wishes to speak to you at your shop.
Ah, whatever.
In fact, I think he's forcing his way into your home as we speak because you're not there. You might want to hurry.
Well, I mean, there's nothing of value in there if he wants to.
Oh, your coin's the value to him if you want your protection as per usual, so I suggest you double time it.
So...
You want me to pick up those supplies or wait for you?
Wait for me.
Up to the bathhouse. These workers need to pay their due.
So many guys out.
Grabbing their protection money.
Well, there's 8 costing someone in white at the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Then get bread and make salamwich. It's nice, good meal for you.
I'd have to
Exchange your call for a second.
Is it meat? Is a special technique from Salam Dynasty. My father invent. Is
You'll be fine.
Is a nice, delicious.
Shahrik!
How do I say, savory.
He's hoping that Drow killed him.
Is that who I
He's
think
got
it is?
That's something actually to do today.
Intestines. It's very good.
Shahrik! Is that you?
Dying right now.
I'm supposed to just take your word for it then.
Oh, I understand. Come by my stall if you're interested in looking at some goods. Hello there, friends, family, and maybe even more. Various goods of sorts if you're interested.
How much for the cheapest alarm?
Rings, things to boast with. How much you want buy?
What the fuck?
You ever heard of a death whistle before? Would be interesting.
Great, I can't even fucking see anymore. My fucking stream. Can you guys see okay? Because it's all frozen for me. You guys can? It's still frozen to when Sarah and I are on the roof for me. Alright, I got one more trick. I got one more trick, and then I'm calling it. And I'm gonna start fucking losing my marbles! I'm gonna start throwing. God, guys, tech is the quickest way to piss me off. When tech doesn't fucking work, like the internet stops working, or, you know, my computer's lagging or whatever, when that shit happens, I get fucking feral. Doo-ba-doo-doo. You know, I'm gonna make my own instance. A brand new instance. By myself. And I'll roleplay alone! So why is he in you and only you got plenty of good... Well, I added another fucking 8 gigabytes of RAM over the weekend. So it shouldn't be that, but I am getting like fucking... Like most of my memory is being used by VR chat as soon as I enter the map. So... I don't know. Maybe I could close some tabs. But I need like every single tab I have open. Alright, start the clock.
He steps out though.
They're doing.
Yes, he's aware that they're going around.
Now your hands.
Today is an interesting one, or at least it will be. Excuse me, mercenaries.
Check the main roads and then we'll go down the sides, huh?
Very well.
Sharik. Step inside with me for a second. Okay. Open your settings. Big menu. Go to graphics. Turn your LOD quality to low. Turn your shadows quality to low. Turn your graphics quality to low.
Okay.
And then let me know how that does.
Okay.
When I turned LOD off, I was able to actually like open my menu when I look certain ways, which is big improvement.
Nope.
And no freeze frames so far.
I just tried
so.
it. I've
Oh, is
crashed
it not...
5 fucking times
is it not-
today. But we'll see.
I know, I've been watching and it's been stressing
it's
me
been
out.
pretty
I'm like,
shit.
come on.
I'm gonna start
the
like
LOD
breaking
was
shit.
the biggest thing for me though.
I've
so.
changed that, so we'll see if that fixes it. Thank you.
And Sharik would have known that Tazim is heading towards the clinic right now. So.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Sarah.
Yes, that me, Pepe. Best prices for cheese and salam, all Nautis.
But I'm moving very fast to make sure it's ready.
Or ignore me.
Okay,
You're
well, I
literally
can
a
wait.
cat, Peter.
Speaking of leaving traces.
Any other excitement happening right now? Oh, what?
What is being paid?
Right, just
You don't have to do that.
It's not necessary. I know I don't, but I'm going to. We work closely together. They're my only supplier of iron. I need him. Please. Here.
4 silver, thank you. Be happy it wasn't the
silver.
Capitano, he would have wasted the fucking 6 for
I'm
trying
grateful.
to
Thank you. I am grateful.
Untie him,
wasn't
let
trying
him
to
go.
run. I was literally
You were
just
free to
walking
go.
over here.
Oh, it's you.
Sir,
Paid.
what do you require us to do?
Vezran
No.
is paid.
Places that show.
The throat is a pretty cheap shot.
Oh, very courteous of him.
Effective, though.
There's nothing to stand here. Get the fuck to your business, people, for fuck's sake. Go down to explore. Go have your fun time.
Jävla fitta.
Listen, Tazim, what do I owe you?
Nothing. I've gotten really lucky with a recent job. Promise. I think nothing of that.
Steindos.
Besides, I need the iron.
It was a different kind of crash. Because OBS crashed as well. I would love if this hand actually tracked properly though, that would be fucking sick. Well, that's a fucking lie. Otherwise, I'd be able to see you, chat. We're not even gonna exit stuff, are we? That's real cool and all. RAM configurations are off. They have done fine with every test that I've given them. They're the same type of RAM, similar frequency. Every program I've ran up until this point's been fine. It's so strange. I have more RAM, but it's using up like fucking 80 still. Crash is gonna call it a day. Think so. start the clock.
Hey, I can assume someone would want me dead. You? Well, I suppose that would depend on what kind of enemies you make.
People don't grow old in the profession that I'm in, unless they're good at what they do.
And what is that
Take that as
profession,
you see it.
Smith?
None of your business, listener.
You made it my business when you didn't come quietly.
You're not helping your situation by saying these things.
Look, the fact I'm not dead is reason enough for me to... Look, what do you want?
I want you to fucking forget that you ever saw us. I want you to forget our faces, and to bring a message back to Crenshaw. If there comes a time where somebody tries to leverage this information out of you, come find me, and I will pay double whatever it is that they're asking for.
All right. And what should I tell Crenshaw when I return empty-handed, if I can find him again?
Assuming you don't return of that day, more than likely he's moved on, but if he hasn't and you see him, tell him next time to come himself.
It's fair enough for me. But I want my man's head paid for.
You're lucky enough to walk away with your life. Nothing's being
And I have my life. But you killed one of my men.
Don't make me have to kill two of them. Anyone else in this situation would have killed you, and not taking the chance. I like to think that you're enough of a veteran in the business. I still can. I like to think that you're enough of a veteran in the business that you know when somebody should keep their mouth shut, and when they're not on the winning side of a gamble. Look. There will come a time in the near future where I need mercenaries for very lucrative work, because I need a lot of coin. And you have to spend money to make money, and I'm aware of this. If you manage to keep your mouth shut, and any of you are left alive when this work comes around, if I have a way to contact you, you'll stand to make a lot more money than you are now with these petty jobs you're taking on.
You're a very strange man, Arnold.
Yeah, well, have to be. You adapt, you survive, or you're somebody else's slave, or whatever it may be. What will it be?
I can admire that.
Is this something you can go by, or do I have to slit your throat in my own kitchen?
If I have much of a choice.
You're a smart man. But it can be cordial as well. Let me make this very clear. I'm not one for idle threats, or for laying it on thick, but I want to make this as clear from man to man. If for whatever reason you decide that it is a smart idea to either spread information about me, to turn on me, or to take another contract that has to do with me. I will ensure that you survive again. But I will give you to him. And he will find out about everything that you love. And I promise you, you will live long enough to see it all extinguished. And if you think for one moment that I can't do that, reflect on how strange of a man that you've met today. Let's get you your sword. I know how the world works. You're good at what you do. I'm very good at what I do. If you want to make coin in the near future, I'm going to have to make a lot of silver. I'm aiming to make a lot of gold in the near future. Work like that isn't done by one person. Never is. Bear that in
I
mind.
suppose not. And between you and me, as far as I'm concerned, this Crenshaw contract has come out to more of a loss than I'm willing to invest into.
Doesn't have to stay that way.
No, I suppose not.
My apprentice will escort you to the city gate, so you may be on your way.
I do not need an escort. But if you do want to find me, Farid, I'll be around.
I'm sure I'll never forget your voice now.
No more necks unless you kill the man. God, this sucks.
See him out safely.
Let's take a walk.
That's what this shit's supposed to be for, but not with close quarters.
You really think your frilly neck thing will protect you from my blade?
A longer one, maybe. It's not just for show, you know.
I would hope no, it doesn't even look that good.
Listen, it's bad enough. Things are the way they are. You don't have to be such a dick.
I have a feeling you come out on top of all of this. If you make the right choices, of course.
Yeah. Tell me, how is it that a free drow comes to be in the service of a man like that?
Dependability.
Well, Mr. Dependable.
Be
See you
seeing you.
around, perhaps.
Who the bloody hell is that furry prick?
A good Samaritan Tazim and I found on the road. Took him to the clinic, got him patched up, and now he's off on his way.
Huh. Good Samaritan, how?
Hoping some people by the side of the road got on the wrong side of, some bad people.
Oh, well, that tends to happen on this road, unfortunately, as well as that fucking one.
Yeah, both roads.
Every road, almost.
Welcome
Hopefully
to
the
Gradia.
Mercenaries Guild gets enough contracts so we start wiping out these fuckers that are just hiding in the woods. We've cut down quite a few of them so far.
Of course, you wouldn't
Even
do it
more
out
there.
of the kindness of your own
More
heart.
muscly ones. Ah, you know me too well. A man's gotta make coin, doesn't he?
Right.
Swaver's blade didn't come easy, you know. Had to train.
I know that.
But, though, if something does further my own goals, coin isn't as important.
Keep that in mind.
There are other things to gain than coin, you know. Just remember, you can always ask me, so long as it aligns with me. But if it doesn't, just 1 silver. Keep it fair.
Fair enough.
Don't shoot for me to go advertise and be pretty.
I need money for that. Although you need to pay me, or pay for 4 silver for that, so...
How much?
That's just...
Sarah.
Well, we were just wondering if you had any honey.
I'll go open up. I got nothing right now. I'm sorry. I'll probably be looking.
That's for you.
Okay.
Is it food?
It's a coin purse.
Do you happen to have any charcoal?
You can use the money to get food.
No, but I can get some wood, so...
Oh.
Make some charcoal.
There is 8 silver in there.
Wow.
I'll let you know. I'll check it out.
What did you do to get this?
I didn't do anything.
I'll have some tomorrow.
What'd you get?
Just paying her.
I can probably get some...
Oh.
Let me double check.
I hate when he does that.
No, don't do the crying. Take the money. Don't do the crying.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't do anything. It's what we did.
That's fine.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Well, we could still
Yeah, I think that's
try to get,
fucking worth it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
How was your,
At least by getting some wood in and making the charcoal.
Holding up.
I'm gonna check with actually
Good.
the blacksmith because they sometimes have some too.
Are you holding up in general?
I'm gonna punch something very soon if it happens again.
You know, you always have to talk to me.
I'm a free target.
What the fuck?
I won't be right back. 100%.
No, maybe it feels
DM
better
tracking.
than punching.
I appreciate it.
We can't have one freaking
I need to find
Oomstadidiv.
Well, let me go over there.
Venora.
Yes, sorry.
I got a few dents in it yesterday. I was wondering if you could buff them out for me.
Venora? Who's that?
He's a friend.
Chest play, do you?
Miss Venora.
Aye, just to get these dents out
Yes.
of it.
I was wondering if I could purchase something from you.
You have an armor smith over at your...
Sure, what are you looking
whatever
for?
it is.
Potion that could fix me up in case I get wounded.
Sadly, no, we
Again.
don't. We had a
Okay, well, I do have
incident.
only advanced in stock right now, currently.
How much would that run me dry? Oh, there we go. So, I not only crashed, I crashed out of VR chat and OBS, and then I blue screened. Yeah, I dropped the sticks. They're from my old computer, so I took out the RAM sticks, and we're gonna see. I'm only doing this. I'm only on now to see if that was the issue. I dropped the sticks. Agony. Much more painful than yours. Only 10 steps behind, only a few feet below, and it's just out of reach. Agony. And it's just out of reach. Agony. Misery. The game must be mad. Am I not talented role player, streamer, and all of the above? The game must be mad. Sensitive, talented. I need like a little puddle in my room I can like kick around the waterfall and shit. Oh. Did we not even get into the map this time? Oh, Jesus. Did you guys crash? Oh, there we go. Start your clocks. Give me your energy. Raise your hands. Agony. Misery.
You okay?
Do you see the giant thing here? The giant menu here?
Yeah, I see it.
Start the clocks.
If there's anywhere I assume to offer, at least the last time I talked to him over by the tavern, he might have went off towards the arena way.
Jesus, fuck. I think I was just loading people in, but like, fuck. Okay.
Just having me help you. I've been giving them some food every now and then, but I haven't been able to go in the water
huge ship. That's a huge ship.
Yeah. It's hard to give what scraps I have.
Sharik, have you seen Markle?
Not for a while.
Oh, damn it.
Doesn't make it right.
There's nothing we, the lowly,
Kazim,
can do.
seems like the easiest way.
Lest we lose
I'm already good at this.
Perhaps you're right, Judge. Sharik! Very quickly, so I can talk to our friend here.
Morning.
Please tell me how many weapons, or tell them how many weapons we have in the barrel. Each one should be 1 or 2 ingots. And, calculate if that'll be enough for a colossal 2-handed iron axe, which would probably be 3 times the amount of one weapon.
I can do that.
I trust you.
Yep.
Yes, I do for you, Mr. Veteran.
Have you seen Markle anywhere today?
Yes, he was getting accosted by the guards right outside the clinic. It was going to be bad. They were dragging him to the keep. After that, they made himself scarce.
I see. And here comes the Capitano.
You
I
did
need
tell
to
me
write a
he
letter.
wasn't going to pay that.
Mr. Veteran, the Capitano has words with you. You'll be coming with us.
Fantastic.
He's already paid,
Hello.
sir.
Do not care.
Come along now,
Apparently he
Knifear.
wants 4 more. on
I'm
top of
letting you
what's-
know right now that if you charge him more, I'm going directly to the Baron. You better break both my arms.
Now,
I swear
Mr.
it on my
Veteran.
life.
We have acknowledged your formal complaint, Mr. Blacksmith. You can go on with your day.
I'm going to take my formal complaint to the gates, if you'll forgive me.
We have around 19 ingots. We need about 30, so you're well on your way. Nearly there.
All right.
I gotta go with this.
Sure. I'm coming.
Of course. Good. Here's hoping the guards don't give you any guff today.
Really is hungry.
I hate when that happens. It's so awkward.
Yeah, it is. That it is.
This is where I wind up walking away with 2 guards and the gate closes, I'm afraid.
Ah, okay. Good luck.
I don't know how it's going to turn out. I gave it to another DM. Pray for me.
Looks like the forge is mine.
Yeah, you're starring. Don't like it. Can be on your property, turn around.
I've made my payments today.
One more time.
Don't need to hear it.
Pay the 4 silver. I doubt it would be. Not for this.
You never know. He's not a worker or
Like,
he
I can
doesn't
oversee
need
you
it.
doing puff pastry. There's actually one of the most simpler recipes.
All right. What would you,
you let me know.
I'm not interrupting, am I?
But also, if no, come on. Fair warning, though. Like I've told Kyler, Ishma has something behind its walls. Something very, very old, very, very cunning, and very, very high. Is stronger than Falgrith. That almost killed me and almost killed my mother. That's why I have this extra gray hair on my head. It was trying to get through me to mother and almost killed me. So just something that almost reminded me of a guardian. It had roots coming after us underground and had these bulky stretched out arms that were like tree-like. I know I can't explain it. It's something ominous, so just know that they have something in that forest that is very strong and very protective of the border. Anything magical trying to penetrate it will probably be met with that. So, if there's anything of the drow you would like to know, I do talk with him from time to time, or he'll leave me messages from time to time. If you want to know of anything from Goldrick, you're welcome to ask me, and I can at least ask.
Wait, what drow? Are you saying
Drow
I
in
can ask
general.
you questions to ask Galdrick about drow?
Yeah, I asked him recently.
You
I
saying
asked
this
him
man
about.
can see into the Underdark or something?
No, he seems to have traveled like all over the place. So, like, he told me about the Eastern Elves, about the dwarven technologies back then, like that the elves of the Eastern lands had like armor strong as adamantine that came out of the forest and stuff. Metals I've never heard before.
Can he tell me how the current matriarch came to be? That's what I want to know. Want to
Okay,
know why.
I can ask. So you want to know what started the matriarch line?
No, the current matriarch.
Oh, the
I
current
want to know when and why.
Do you know how old she
Why
is?
she's in power. Let me think. Do-do-do-do.
Because I know him talking about the Eastern era and the
It's
Eastern
holding
era
up for
from there.
now. I didn't even fucking see Lisa, Jesus.
It's hard to say how old she is, but I can try to remember what I know about her.
I just know how Goldrick can just reappear and appear whenever he wills it now. I don't know if he found what he was looking for and it gave him that ability or what. All I can tell you is he is unlike anything I've ever met in this world. Like, when you look into him, it was like endless well of magic. It was surreal. And I don't think he ever means us any harm. He just is a guide of sorts, I think.
Well, if he can tell me anything about Matriarch Trislana, and how she came to be, what she did, that would be nice.
Right. I'll gladly help you if I can. Maybe give you at least a starting point.
Have you seen Silva at all in the woods?
That's what I was going to ask you, the same thing, because our grove might not last for only a couple months, if that. He started teaching me some things, and now that she's gone, the grove might not last. Maybe a month, maybe two, I don't know. Still trying to figure things out. But no. Oh, wait. If you don't mind, I could ask, because Mirandel's on better terms with Gazir now that I gave him a spot.
Talk to Vesserin about this. It is none of his business.
Would you
Please.
like me to? Would you like me to talk to Gazir directly, see if he has seen Silva anywheres? He's got a more
Or your
direct
friend
connection than I do.
Galdrick. Whichever can tell me. I've been looking for him and I can't find him. So it would be very nice if
Whatever
they
happens
could
to the
help.
girl? The little girl that had like a aura about her that always scared the animals away.
Sharik, your potion.
How much do I owe you?
Don't worry about paying me back. It's fine.
Alright.
I will,
If you wish not to talk about it, that's fine. I won't ask.
I have to
I don't-
do something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too. Take care, Seraph. Update minus. Out of character, Lupus, is it the game that's crashing you, or is it the world that's crashing you, or?
You know, I think it was some bad RAM that I've installed into my PC. I've since ripped those sticks out, and we'll see how it goes. If it keeps crashing, then it's the map or the game.
Okay.
It seems to be okay for now, but I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Update this.
I'm gonna go.
Oh.
So?
Since you're here, I did need to ask you in your... What?
I opened up my hand menu, and it's like...
Oh, yeah. I gotta shrink it back down. It's my fault.
Let me delete this health potion.
I didn't know the one... Yeah, I didn't know the one in spawn controlled the one on the outside.
That's amazing.
So that's my bad. I fixed it.
That's amazing.
I fixed it since then.
Sorry, go on.
So what I want to ask you was, is your father around? I'd like to talk to you both about something very important that
He just went up to the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he seems to be quite around regularly today, so I'm sure he'll be around later, unless they arrest him or something, so...
Well, let me ask you something, since she's your mother, Raylan. So, I had tasked her with finding a rare gem, or gemstone of sorts, because we were wanting, or I was wanting to recreate the golem like at Kagovia, and like we had at Adwick to protect us there out in the woods. And it could probably aid us in the future dealing with the rat menace.
Right.
Because it would be under my influence and not Iandel's anymore if I am able to make it come into being. But I have to have that gem. So I had Raylan, as she was swimming out in the ocean for a long time, to keep her eyes open to see if she, finds anything that maybe fall off the ships or, rare gems on the ocean floor. Just anything. Well, she came